Perry Kurtz, he's been a full-time working comedian for 47 years, headlined all the major U.S. comedy clubs was a writer and a guest on The Tonight Show, was also on America's Got Talent and The Late Late Show with James Gordon. And ladies, apparently he was an ex-stripper. Please welcome Perry Kurtz, ex-stripper.
Oh my. Oh my.
Thank you very much. No, really, thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause for still being here. Let's hear for you guys. Well, it's good to be here. My name is Perry Kurtz. That's Perry as in Perry Como. I don't know if you remember him. Perry Mason. Perry Winkle. Now there's a very famous rock and roll star by the name of Katy Perry. Only she's a woman. I am a man. Don't make me prove that.
Okay.
I proved it last week. She looked down and said, "Oh, you're Jewish." I'll tell you when it's a joke. But I'm very happy to be alive. On Saturday, I will be celebrating my 71st birthday. So this is like my birthday appearance, and I'm just so amazed that I'm still alive, especially with my material. It's just unbelievable. But I have survived. I have all my hair. Thank you very much. Yeah, I always tell people, this is my one good quality. I've got good hair. Women like to touch my hair, and if they'll touch me and I don't have to pay them, I'm happy. Well, see, I've been married now for 31 years in a row to the same woman consecutively. But we've been separated for 11 years, so I've been happy for the last 11 years. Thank you both. I'm originally from Philadelphia. That's where I grew up. Anybody ever hear of Philadelphia? One of the original cities. They always talk about how they're forward-thinking, they're advanced, they're modern. All this time, they still haven't fixed the Liberty Bell. They can't put some glue, some duct tape over that thing. And my mother's back there. My mother is in a nursing home. I went back to see her in 2019, a week after I left. She was living by herself, doing great, and she fell on her face on a coffee table, broke her cheek, and drove it into her mouth. So she got a concussion, so they put her in a nursing home. She hasn't walked in 2.5 years. And I went to see her this summer, and I walk in and she goes, "Who are you?" I go, "I'm Perry." She goes, "Perry? I have a son named Perry. You look a lot like him." I go, "Mom, I'm your son." "I have 2 sons named Perry?" "No, Mom, I'm the only one." "Well, who's the other one?" "No, it's just me." "Okay, but who are you?" "I'm your son, my name's Perry." "Oh, my son's name is Perry." And this goes on for 20 minutes, just repeating over and over and over. And she's a little tiny woman, she's like this tall. All her life she looked like, I can't remember, she had red hair, she looked like a very famous actress, you know, and then when she died, my mother said, "Do I look like her now? Because she's dead." "No, Mom, it's all right." So I moved from Philadelphia to San Francisco to pursue comedy. That's where I became a male stripper. I'll tell you when it's a joke. That's all I'm allowed to take off by law. Yep, so I met a woman out here. She had, it turned out, she had 3 kids that did not know their fathers. So I married her specifically to be a father to the children, because I don't drink. And I'll tell you the story of why I don't drink. I grew up in Philadelphia, and in Philadelphia, if you were going to the shore, which was New Jersey, you went to Atlantic City. And I have a sweet tooth, so when I would go out to drink, I would drink Southern Comfort. Now some people go, ugh, Southern Comfort is really sweet. And I was sitting in a bar drinking double shots of Southern Comfort, chased with a Coke no ice. And this cowboy trucker sits down with a big cowboy hat and says, damn, look at you, that little man drinking all that. You think you can drink more, little man? And I said, if you're buying, he says, I'm buying. He bought me 6 more double shots of Southern Comfort. Who was right? That's 3/4 of a bottle. Now, I'm a little guy. I'm a little under 6 feet tall. Again, I'll tell you when it's a joke. Well, he got up and left, and I got drunk, and I slid off the stool in slow motion till my face hit the floor. No. And I'm laying there on the floor saying the same thing every drunk man says when he realizes he's drunk. Well, I'm drunk as hell. It should be easy to pick up a woman now. Again, proving that men are idiots. We have no clue what's going on. And just the women applauding. My heart goes out to you. You really. So I got up and I stumbled out of the bar and I did one of those stabilize on the invisible wall. You ever see drunks do that where they go like it? And they're fine after that. I go into the bar, everybody's dancing. I'm trying to get women to dance with me. But they couldn't understand me because I couldn't understand me. I'm going, one goes, I took that as a no. Finally wound up in the corner talking to a little girl with a really big black haircut. Remember in the 70s when they had these big beehive haircuts? And she's just staring at me. But she's not pushing me away, she's not giving the finger. I thought I was doing really good, and I finally got depressed. I walked out of the bar, I walked across the street, I went over to the ocean, I stood on the end of the dock, and I looked down at the ocean, I'm crying. Nobody wants me. I'm gonna die, I'm never gonna have anybody. I'm gonna just end myself. I'm just gonna kill myself now, and I stepped off the dock. What I didn't know that 6 feet down was sticking out another dock. I landed on it, smashed my head on a metal pipe. It was a Coast Guard dock with a big metal railing around it. I woke up in jail with a baseball growing out of the side of my head from where I hit it. And there's 20 guys standing over me going, you all right, man? I go, what happened? They go, we don't know, but you got a baseball on your head. My friend bailed me out. He said, you were a mess last night. I said, I don't remember much. He said, well, what's the last thing you remember? I said, I was talking to a little girl with really big hair. He goes, big hair, you were on your knees talking to a bar stool. So I haven't had a drink since '74. Somebody told me that if you don't drink, you know, people spend an average of $20 a night. So I've basically saved about $500,000. I should be living a lot better than I am. Yep, so I married a woman that had 3 kids. They're all adults now. And then 17 years ago, my wife takes me in the bedroom, again, because she liked to do that, and I'm not complaining. She says, listen, we gotta talk. I said, oh great. No man ever wants to hear that, right? We gotta talk. Oh God, am I moving out? No, she says, I'm pregnant. And I looked at her and said, any idea who the father is? And she goes, I'm pretty sure it's you. And I said, okay, and she walked out of the room, and I'm going, I can't believe I got her pregnant. I was 53 years old. I didn't think I had anything left inside of me except dust. And so my wife got pregnant. She got bigger and bigger and bigger. She got so rounded, if you pushed her sideways, she would roll back to a standing position. And then she gave birth to my baby, and it was the most miraculous thing in my life. I looked at her, and the doctor said, "Oh, it's definitely your baby. She's got your big ears." "Oh, thanks. I feel a lot better now." So now my baby is 17, and I'm so glad to have her in my life. It's the best thing. Anybody here have children that you know of? A couple of people? Yeah, all right. You guys know each other in the front row here? Yeah, all right. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. Please come back for this. This is such a beautiful theater. And those dancers that were out here before, were they amazing?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was sitting in the back watching, and I was watching the last couple where he's spinning her around, you know, and he's spinning around, and he's got this look on his face like, the whole time, if I was touching a woman that pretty, I'd be damn smiling. And she's dancing with me for free. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have been great. My name is Perry Kurtz. Thanks for being here. Have yourself a great night.
All right, give it up for Perry Kurtz.